So I had this question from someone who was going through menopause, and she has this belly, and she wanted to know, should she do keto or not? What is the best diet for belly fat going through menopause? And what would be the best diet for menopause in general? It would be keto. You guessed it right. Why? Because of this. When you go through menopause, you have this sudden loss of ovarian function. And with that comes a spike in insulin. They don't know exactly why this happens. One thought is that the backup organ, your adrenals, also produce estrogen and progesterone. And so now this backup organ has to work harder. You're getting a spike in cortisol, then which breaks down muscle protein, turns it into glucose for fuel, and that's what increases the insulin, okay? But we do know for a fact that when you go through menopause, your insulin is going to be higher. You're going to have insulin resistance as well. And it's the insulin that is causing the belly fat. Now, if you have fat in your stomach, the odds of you having liver fat are pretty high. And what's happening is you're getting spillover of fat into around the organs, especially in the midsection. Also, bone loss. That's another side effect of too much insulin. Prediabetes, of course. Moodiness. Hot flashes. Yeah, hot flashes. Memory loss. Blood pressure problems. Definitely muscle loss. Okay, you're going to notice, especially in your legs, in your thighs, in your butt, as it's being converted to the belly. Decreased libido. There's nothing faster to turn this off than higher amounts of insulin. Cravings for carbohydrates and starches. Increased risk of cardiac problems and cholesterol as well. And that's coming from not necessarily the dietary cholesterol, but from the carbohydrates turning into glucose. All right, so what do? You cut your carbohydrates down between 20 and 50 grams per day. Don't worry about the vegetables. Have as many as you want. You need actually quite a few. We're talking about the other carbohydrates. You need to evaluate that and get those down between 20 and 50. Now, what determines whether it's 20 or 50 is really your metabolism. If your metabolism is really slow, go with the 20, okay, or less. Moderate amount of protein, 3 to 6 ounces per meal. And I put a link down below of this plan so you can download it. Number 3, do not go low fat like everyone else is telling you to do. Don't go low fat. Why? Because we need to implement intermittent fasting. Why? Because intermittent fasting is going to help drop this insulin faster than anything. If we compare this plan, which is keto, with intermittent fasting, this is actually a little bit more important, but you want to do them together. And the fat is going to allow you to do intermittent fasting, okay? So you start out with 3 meals per day, no snacks, okay? Now, how do you avoid the snacking? We add more fat to the meal, okay? The purpose of the fat is to allow you to go longer without eating, okay? Without snacking. So you do this for a little bit of time until it's comfortable. If you really have the tendency to snack at night or between meals, then you just have to add more fat, okay? And now your body is starting to adapt to fat burning. The rule is if you're not hungry, don't eat. So what'll happen is you're going to wake up in the morning and you're going to find that you're not hungry. So that means don't eat. Don't eat if you're not hungry, okay? So you skip the breakfast right here. Just have lunch and dinner. You can add fat if you need to, but as your body starts adapting with time over to fat burning, your cravings are going to go away, your hunger is going to go down. Now, if you have a good amount of fat to lose, then what you do is you take it one step further. And this could take, I don't know, weeks or less, depending how fast you want to jump into it. But then what will happen is in the morning, you wake up, you're not hungry. Lunchtime, you're not hungry. Maybe just as a habit that you just have to break that automatic eat thing. But just really ask yourself, am I really hungry? No? Okay, good, keep going. And then have 1 meal a day. Okay, this is called OMAD. You're going to lose a lot of weight on this right here. You're going to start losing your belly, and you're going to start feeling better. But if you are a diabetic, Or if you have a thyroid issue on top of everything else, or if you have a lot of weight to lose and you want to speed things up, you may want to take it one step further. I put a link down below of more on how to do this, but you can do this. OMAD, 1 meal a day, every other day. Okay? So here you do your meal. The next day, you go all the way. Hey, you're not hungry because you're burning fat. You go all the way. So you're eating 1 meal every 48 hours. Now this might sound really drastic or crazy or wild, and I don't recommend this for everyone or even right off the bat. But if you get in a situation where you're like, you know what, I'm losing weight, it's working great, 1 meal a day, but I'm still not seeing the change I need, I'm not hungry, ride the wave, go longer. I put some videos down below of what nutrition to take too, because you want to take nutrients, especially electrolytes and B vitamins and sea salt. But if you did this, your stomach is going away. It will become flat over time. This is the healthiest way to get rid of the belly, and it's the lowest stress way because you have no hunger. You're not craving anything. You're not like a lot of people are on this low calorie thing and they're doing multiple meals and they're exercising and they are struggling. They may eventually lose the weight, but then it comes right back. This way, you're doing it healthily. You're finally tapping into your fat. You're actually burning fat. Okay, and by the way, that's what ketosis means. It means fat burning. Why would anyone not want to do the diet that is focused on fat burning? Is beyond me. So you want to do ketosis, especially if you're going through menopause. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you're liking this content, please subscribe now, and I will actually keep you updated on future videos.